Hi folks, this is Vince and Idly with Dad's Gaming Addiction, and today we're going to try out ShutterBug. We just got this in the mail and this is our first time playing. It is 2 to 6 players, ages 8 and up, and the average play time is 20 to 50 minutes. Let's go ahead and show you the components real quick before we get started. Like I said, our first time playing, but I did read the rules and I think I've got an understanding. Okay, so let me just quickly show you. This is the board. These are our player tokens. Each player is supposed to get one, but in a 2-player game, there are 2 red and 2 blue. So she's red, I'm blue. These are side job tokens. As we complete side jobs in the game, we'll be marking them with these tokens. There are 4 side jobs on the board. And basically, we'll be taking pictures. As we collect tiles, meaning that we've collected pictures, if we happen to complete the set that these side jobs are asking for, we'll take a token and place it on here just to remind us that, hey, at the end of the game, we get 2 points. Or, hey, we get 3 points for completing that set. You know, and so on and so forth. So these are extra bonus points that you can earn at the end of the game. The board is broken up into creature, wilderness tiles, and then cities. And you can perform different actions as you go. There are tip cards. The deck is shuffled and each player receives 3 to form their starting hand. Players will be discarding tip cards in order to collect creature tiles that'll be showing up throughout the game on the board. So if you want to collect a creature, let's just draw one as an example. Let's say that, okay, so this is like a bowl, or I'm not sure what that is, but this is a weird creature, and it goes on the matching space here. It's a cactus, and a bowl-looking thing. And let's say that my pawn was here, and I wanted to claim this tile for myself. I would have to discard, there's a number 2 on the very bottom right-hand corner. That is the quality of the photo. That means you have to discard 2 tip cards in order to claim it. One of those tip cards has to be the creature that you're taking a picture of. And then after that, it can either be a picture of the creature and a picture of the terrain that it's on. So there's a cactus. So as long as you discard a tip card that has like a cactus desert scenery on it, that counts as one of the cards that you could discard. So basically you're trying to discard cards that match the characteristics that the creature tile exhibits, if that makes any sense. When we get there, we'll get there and we'll figure it out. But yeah, you're trying to collect these in order to both complete these side jobs and complete your secret card that you're dealt at the beginning of the game. Each player gets 1. And at the end of the game, you're going to choose either the left column or the right column. And you're going to score that. This is going to be your primary way of earning victory points. You're not going to be able to maybe complete all of them, or maybe you will. But at the end of the game, what you're aiming to do is, let me just take a different one as an example so I don't give away what I'm after. There's like 70 or so in the box here, so there's a lot. But so this let's say I was trying to score the right side, and I'll show this for Idly as well because she doesn't know. There's this running Bigfoot thing, whatever, and it says 4. I would need tiles with a picture of this weird creature on it, with a that add up to, like, I would need like a number of these. Let's see if I can find some in here. I probably should have done this before. All right, there's one there that matches that. There's another one that matches that, and there's another one that matches that. Okay, so we've got tiles here. This is a 2 on the bottom right-hand corner. This is a 1 on the bottom right-hand corner. This is a 1 on the bottom right-hand corner. That adds up to a total of 4. That, because I have a sum equal to or greater than what is on the card, I would score 4 points at the end of the game if this were in my portfolio or in my collection. As I'm taking these from the board, I'm putting them into my personal portfolio, and at the end of the game, I'm trying to meet or exceed the number of the column that I'm going after. So I'm trying to get at least a quality of 4 on this creature, a quality of 3 on this creature, and a quality of 3 on this creature, assuming I'm scoring the right side. I could say, you know what, at the end of the game, maybe I might change my mind. Maybe I've got more creatures on the left side than I do on the right, and maybe I'm going to score, I need a quality of 5 quality of 4 and a quality of 1 of that creature. So your decision may change as you start taking pictures and collecting these tiles throughout the game.
And you can only choose one column?
You can only choose one column, correct. So at the end of the game, you're going to decide which column that you want to score.
Interesting.
Yep. So also in the box, just for those of you that want to see it, there's more colors. There's these side job tokens and meeples for other players. Again, the blue and red colors have 2 characters each. There's these turn order cards, 1 for each color. There's these secret cards, like I was showing you. There's a bunch here in the box. I think there's like 60, 70, or something like that. So there's a lot of different secret cards that you can deal at. So that way you're sure that you're not going to get the same thing every game, or the same card every time you play this game. This is a look at the rulebook. For those of you curious, it's about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pages, roughly, of this size. Okay, so that is the gist of it. The first player token is that thing over there. It's whoever on their phone took the most recent picture. I know I did because I just posted one to Twitter. But at the same time, I'll let Ida Lee go first. What we're going to do, though...
No, it's okay. You can go first because I don't know what I'm doing.
Neither do I. No, I'm kidding. No, fine. I'll be first player then. Now, after the turn comes back to me, when I go first, then you go, and then it comes to my turn again, this round marker will go up by 1. After 8 rounds, the game is over.
I see.
Okay? So you can take your tip cards. I'll take my tip cards. Okay. And remember, these are the cards that we're going to be discarding in order to... let me put this back in the box.
In order to get those little portfolio
Correct.
tiles?
Now, during a turn, you're going to do a number of different things. And before we begin... you can put your 2 guys on any city that you want. They can be in different cities. What I would recommend doing, look at your special card and see what creatures, where they might be. Just to make it easier on myself, I'm going to put my guys in the center. That way I can spread them out as I want. I would, whatever you want to do. That's what I'm going to do.
I guess so.
They can be on the same cities as other people.
Yeah. I'll do that and this.
Okay, they have to be on a city, though.
Oh. That and...
There you go.
And... I don't like any of these cities. I want a nuke all of them.
I see, thanks. That's great. That's nice. That's great, thanks. Appreciate it. Why would you want to nuke...
Los Angeles.
Or New York. I mean, really.
Where's Pittsburgh?
Oh, yeah. I know.
Or Boston.
Or Boston.
Which one was this one? Oh,
Chicago. Chicago. Don't be making fun of Chicago, man. That's my Italian roots. No, I'm kidding.
Oh, boy.
Alright, so anyway. Forget about it.
Swim with the fish.
I'm walking here. You'll be swimming with the fishes. You're so gangster. You're so gangster.
Alright. Enough wearing cement shoes.
Enough wearing cement shoes. Sound like Meow from Pokemon.
We gotta edit that out.
No, we don't. We're fine. Forget about it. So, on your turn, you get to move a total of 3 times. In a 2-player game, you can split that movement between your meeples, and then you take actions as you see fit. If you move a meeple and you land on... Well, the first thing that you do on your turn is you get the 3 movement points, but you draw up to 7 from the bag and place the tiles on the board. There's always going to be a maximum of 7 creature tiles on the board. If there's already 7, then you don't draw from the bag at all. So I'll do that right now. I'm just going to... It's the beginning of my turn. I draw 7 here. That matches... No, this is like a unicorn thing that goes on that space.
Unicorn.
It is.
I love your names.
Oh, sorry, a unicorn thing. Okay, there's that.
It's a Pegasus, isn't it?
Is that what it is?
I don't know.
I guess. Well, no, you would know more than... I don't know. This is a unicorn with the thing on the cactus. Yeah, there we go. And... Oh, wait, that's the wrong tile. There we go. There's...
oh, they have it both on different sides?
Yeah, apparently.
What?
Oh, maybe I'm putting the wrong... Oh, well, no, I think the colored side is when you take it and you put it in your portfolio. I think the shadow side is you know, for the board itself.
Oh, so we're not supposed to look at the colors?
It doesn't. No, it doesn't matter.
Does it?
No, there's I think. Well, maybe I should look at the direction. Well, it's weird because one side has like a tree thing on it, and the other side has. It's just weird. I don't know why there's. Oh, there's that. Okay, so let me make sure I got that right. Sorry, folks. First time playing. Populate the board. Okay. Silhouette side up until 7 board spaces contain tiles. Creatures and terrain tiles on the tiles and spaces must match. Okay, so yeah, I got it right. The silhouette side is face up.
Okay.
Okay. Now, why they're different on the other side? I don't think it matters.
Sure?
Yeah, it's the same. This is.
Okay.
Yeah, it's the same symbol on the top left. We're good.
Okay.
All right. So it's just a different way of looking at it. Like, I think, because whenever you take the picture, then you flip it around, you put it into your personal thing there.
Sure.
Yeah, anyway. So there's one here. This is like a swamp.
This is definitely your game. You're the photographer.
I know. I know what you're talking about. Just because I can hold a DSLR, it makes me look like a professional, I guess. Okay. This one goes here. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, one more. Okay. And then this one.
Now, is this just for one time, or is it like
one.
after every person's turn?
At the beginning of your turn, we take. At the beginning of every person's turn, we look at the board. If there's 7, you're good. If there's not, then we draw some from the back.
So sometimes it's not always 7. Sometimes it could be.
Well, during your turn, when you take one, it's going to be less than 7.
Oh, well, okay.
So then, at the beginning of your turn, then you would draw some to replace the ones that I took.
Okay, so it can never be more than 7.
Correct.
Okay.
Based on what I read, anyway. Again, if I got that wrong, I apologize, but I'm pretty sure it says step 1, populate the board if necessary. Draw creature photo tiles from the draw bag one at a time and place them on the board silhouette side ups until 7 board spaces contain tiles. Creatures and terrain on the tiles and spaces must match. That's it. If 2 of the same tile are drawn, place them both in the same space and continue drawing until 7 spaces are filled. So in this case, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so we're good. We're good. All right. So from here, you get 3 actions. You can move. You get three move spaces. So I could do 1, take an action, 2, take an action, 3, take an action, or just 1, take an action, 2, take an action, end my turn, whatever. Now your actions will change depending on where you land. You can never go back the way you came and land on a space you've already been. If you land on a... the dog's just moaning over there. If you land on a space with a creature tile, you can, again, discard cards from your hand up to the photo quality number on the bottom right-hand corner. And this is a 1. So I would need to have a unicorn thing.
It doesn't... So it matters that you have to match the actual silhouette?
You have to match the silhouette, yes. You have to... I mean, let me just make sure that the first one... It says... the first tip card you discard must show the creature matching the photo tile you wish to take. So you would have to discard... you would have to discard a unicorn card in order to take that. If you do not have a tip card matching the creature on the photo you wish to take, you cannot take that tile.
I see.
Any remaining tip cards needed to reach the photo quality number must match either the creature or the terrain. So the first card has to match the creature. Any future cards that you need to discard on top of that to reach the quality total can be either the creature or the terrain. So it could be a picture of this werewolf-looking thing, but as long as it's a desert background, that would still count toward the discard on this.
Okay. So when does that happen? The second turn?
No, on the first thing you do on your turn, again, you get to move up to 3 times.
Yeah.
And you can take any action that you want on your turn, depending on where you are.
Okay.
So I could do this, take my action, then move here, take my action, and then end it there, or move here and take my actions, whatever. So you can take whatever actions you want, regardless of where you are, how many spaces you've moved so far.
Okay.
If you land on here, if you land on a space with a tile, you discard cards to try and take it if you want. Another thing you do on your turn, if you land on a city, you can draw, if you move through a city, you can draw 1 tip card from the deck.
Oh.
If you end your turn on a city, you can take 2 cards from the deck.
Oh, okay.
Okay? And that's basically it on your turn. That's it. So basically...
How many cards do you have to have in your hand?
Well, you can have a maximum of 7. If you have more than 7 cards, you have to discard down to 7 tip cards.
Okay.
If you land on another player, and then you know, you can move through them at some, but if you land on another player and you decide to keep going or stay there, you can not discard, but you can take a card from your hand, put it face down on the board, and then give it to me, and then take one of mine.
By force?
Yes, by force. Well, it's a random chance. You're going to take a look at my hand and just choose one at random. So basically, you're getting rid of a card that you don't want in the hopes of getting something from me, something that you might need.
Okay.
So there's a random chance that way too.
Okay.
So you can blindly trade with someone else, but you get to choose which card you discard.
Yeah.
Okay? That's basically the 3 actions you could take, but again, they're going to be different depending on where you land.
Okay.
You land on this, you discard cards to try and take this. You land on someone else, you can force a trade. If you land on a city, if you land through it, it's 1 card from the deck. If you end your turn on it, it's 2.
Okay. So, okay, one more thing, I'm sorry.
Mm-hmm.
Just to be clear, when you land on these little tiles, it can be either or
This one is a 2, right?
Mm-hmm.
So the first card you discard has to be of that creature.
Yeah.
Past
Okay.
the first card. After that, it can be the creature or this little tree, bush, whatever that is.
Yeah.
Corn, wheat, field, symbol, whatever.
Right.
As long as it could be a picture of this creature, but with this background. That background matches this background, so you can discard that too. But the first one or whatever has to be the creature.
Okay. So the first turn.
Not the first. I mean the first card that you discard. I would discard both cards at the same time.
Okay.
I'll take my turn.
Yeah.
And I'll show you. Okay, no, you're fine. You're good. Okay, so for example, I'm going to actually take this. So I'll show you how that works.
Okay.
Because I've got this in my hand. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take one action, one of my moves, move this guy here. I'm going to discard. All I need is to take, I just need to play a card of the creature. Okay. In this case, it's a picture of a unicorn, this is a silhouette of a unicorn, so I only need to discard 1 because the number on the bottom is 1. Now the question is, did I need to do that? Yeah, because of that. Okay, so I could go for that. Oh. So it helps to go for the animals or the creatures that you have on this card.
So if this was a different location, like a forest or
yes,
whatever, you wouldn't be able to...
I could.
Oh, you could?
I could. As long as it's a picture of the creature.
Okay.
After that, it could be, you know, if you needed more cards. If I need to discard 2 cards instead of just 1, I could either lay down another unicorn, or I can just lay down another creature with a cactus on it. Because this is a cactus. The creature here is in a cactus terrain.
So it's only the first card that you...
Yeah, the first card you lay down has to be the creature.
Okay, after every time...
After that, no matter what, yeah, it's either the creature or the terrain.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
1 has to match.
I see.
So basically, whenever you're discarding cards, at least 1 has to be the creature. Okay. Everything else can be whatever you want.
I see, I get it.
I know it's a little confusing, but we'll get there.
I think I get it.
Okay, so I'm going to discard this, put it into the discard pile, and this is the only one I needed. So now I take this goes face up into my portfolio, and I keep an eye on this. This would count as a 4th way done toward this. All four creatures, 4 photos of the same terrain. So if I get 3 more cactus pictures, I would score a side job thing on that. The same creature in all 3 photos. So if I can get another unicorn in this or this, maybe, or whatever. In all 3 photo qualities, I'm sorry. So I would need to have a unicorn in another unicorn in a 1 quality and another unicorn in a 1 quality. And that would match, and I would get that one over there. All 6 terrain types is the last one. So I'd have to get a picture in all 6 terrains.
Well, no. Well, for this one, it wouldn't be the same quality. It'd be the 3rd, and you would only need a 3 and a 2 quality. It
says the same creature in all 3 photos. Oh, yeah, you're right. Okay, so basically, I have the 1 of the unicorn. I would need a 2 and a 3. Mm-hmm. Yeah. The photo qualities come in 1, 2, or 3. Mm-hmm. So I've got the easiest one, but if I managed to get a 2 unicorn and a 3 unicorn, I would get that side job completed. So that was my first move. I can do 2 more moves.
Okay.
If I wanted to. What I'm going to do, though, is I'm going to move, say... I can't move backward. I could move to Los Angeles and end my turn. And because I ended my turn on a city, I get to draw 2 of these tip cards.
Okay.
And that ends my turn. And now you get to go. Now, because there's less than 7, we're going to draw a tile and put it on the board somewhere. So this is this here.
Okay.
So now there's 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now you get to split your 3 movements among your 2 meeples.
You're not going to choose to move the other 2 times?
I moved twice. I'm not going to take my 3rd action because I wanted to end my turn on Los Angeles to get 2 tip cards.
Okay.
So, like, I could have done movement 1, movement 2, and then movement 3.
Okay.
But moving through Los Angeles would only get me 1 card from the deck. I wanted 2. So I ended my turn here, and that's it.
But your 3rd movement couldn't have been...
No, I had to end my turn to do it. I could have. Well, I could have done that, I guess. Yeah, you're right. I could have done 2 and then 3. But I would have gotten 1 card here, I guess, and then 1 card from him. If I would have done 2, drawn a card, and then done 3, end my turn here, I would have drawn 2 cards for this guy. I could have done that. But I wasn't thinking.
I don't know. I mean, I'm learning.
No, so am I. No, so am I. Don't be sorry. We're both learning. Okay, so you get to take 3 actions.
Okay.
So I guess look at your secret card, see what creatures you need, and then see about getting over there. If you don't have the cards you need to discard to get that, then maybe land on a city to try and get more cards or force a trade from me.
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe.
We'll see.
Whatever you want.
Okay.
And I'm going to go and adjust the camera here.
Okay. I think I got something.
Okay.
If this fly would get out of my face. Although, I don't know if this will work, but you'll let me know.
Okay.
So, if I move here, right?
Okay, that's 1 action. Okay.
And then I use my 2nd action to do this.
Correct. Now you need to discard 2 cards to pick this up.
Okay.
Your first card would need to be a creature. Yes, that exactly.
Okay.
Because that matches that silhouette there. Now you need 1 more card of that. Yes, very good.
Okay.
That is a matching terrain because of this little wheat symbol. So you've discarded 2 cards. You can take that, put it into your portfolio. That goes into the discard. And now you've got 1 more action or 1 more move that you can do.
Okay.
So you're not next. Well, you could land.
Can I do this?
Yeah, you can land on Chicago. That ends your turn.
So that means I can draw 2 cards for the city?
I believe so, yeah.
And trade with you?
Well, maybe. Hold on. Oh, wait. It says if you... That's a good question.
But wouldn't that count as an action, though?
Well, no, because you can take... It says you... You may perform the following actions as your pawn lands on each space. Trade tips, draw tips, take a photograph. So you would trade tips first and then draw. Players do not draw tip cards when moving through or ending their turn on a wilderness. Oh, I know that. Here's a tip card from your hand. Oh, yeah, so you could do both. Yeah, you can trade tips with me and then draw 2 cards because you're ending your turn there.
Okay. Do I have to trade?
You don't have to now.
I don't want to trade.
Okay, but you can still draw 2 cards from the deck. And that would end your turn.
Okay.
Now, it's back to my turn. This goes up to the 2 spot on the round tracker. And now it's my turn again, so I need to figure out what I'm going to go after. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, so let's draw 1 more from the bag. It is a running thing, which it's another one of these. Now we have to draw another one because it's still only 6 on the board at the moment. They stack, nothing to worry about there, it's the same tile. This would go here. Okay, so do I need that?
Oh, so okay, so they don't count when they stack.
Yeah, if they stack, they don't count. That just means whenever you take a picture and get this, you just take the top one and leave the other one there for the other player.
Okay. So,
or for you for later, whatever.
Okay. So you can't take both in one tile.
Correct. Yes, just the top one.
Okay, Yahtzee.
Yahtzee, yes, exactly. So because I need this, it would behoove me to maybe go after that or that. So what am I going to do? I think I will...
You gotta pick which unicorn, right?
Which unicorn do I want?
I'm assuming.
No. What do you assume for? I will do... I'm blue. So 1... I'm going to... Well, wait. Do I have the cards necessary before I do that? I do. I have a picture of... I have a picture of the unicorn. And now I just need another picture of the unicorn or one with the grass background. I have that. I have another unicorn. So I needed 2 because of the 2 quality here. I'll take it, put it on this side here. So I've got a 1 and a 2 unicorn now. So these go into the discard pile. All right, and then that was one action. My second action, I will move here. And my third action, I started here on Chicago. So I'm just going to move here. I can't go back to Chicago because you can't go back the way you came. But I will land on New Orleans and my turn, and I'll take 2 tip cards because I ended my turn on a city. So, yeah, all right, so we're good.
Interesting little game.
Yeah. It's a set collection game, basically. All right, so now at the beginning of your turn, we draw a tile from the bag because there's only 6.
Yeah.
There's a mountain lion thing.
Okay, it's my turn.
Uh-huh.
Alright.
Take your time.
Sorry.
Oh, no, take your... No, I said take your time. You don't have to apologize. Take your time. Whatever you need on your card, basically, is what you may want to go after.
Okay.
So I need these, because that's where I'm going. Well, I could stick with that and then go after these, too. But I've got 3 already. I've got 2 here and 1 here. So I've got 3 of that particular creature. So, I mean, I could end it here and stop getting these, or I can continue getting those and try and get that one, and then stick with that column.
Can I do this?
1,
I like to pass through it, so I draw 1 card?
Draw 1 card. And you can also do a trade before you do that if you want.
I could.
You would do the trade... I mean, I don't know if it matters, the order...
Oh, yeah.
It doesn't matter. Just for this learning game, I don't think it matters. But according to the rulebook, it says trade tips and then draw tips. But it doesn't say to perform them in that order. It just says you may perform the following actions as your pawn lands on each space. A is trade tips. B is draw tips. A player must finish all trading before drawing any tip cards.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so you would have to force the trade on me, and then, if you wanted to, and then draw from the deck.
Can I force a trade?
Yes, you can. So you get rid of a card that you don't want, and then you get to take one of these at random. Oh, no, I got this, whatever this is. What the heck is this thing?
I don't know.
Oh, I put this face up on the table. Oops. Okay, well, that's all right. Okay. She wasn't paying attention.
Oh, no, I wasn't. Sorry.
So I could go for, yeah.
Now that I'm going to pass through it, can I draw 1?
You can draw, yes.
Okay. So that was my first action, right?
Correct.
Okay, so I'm going to go here. That's my second.
Second action.
Can I land here?
Yep, you can end your turn here, and then you can perform your action there if you need to.
What is it?
It's a 2 of this werewolf antler.
Oh, so stupid.
No, take it back. Do you want to do something else? Maybe land here and draw 2 more tip cards?
I gave you the card that I wanted.
Do you want it here? You want it?
No, it's too late.
No, seriously, you can if you want.
So stupid.
It's a learning game. You can take it if you want.
How about this? Can I
You force a trade in the hopes of if you want to take the gamble, sure. So, which card did you give me?
I don't want to forget it. I changed my...
Oh, I know which card you gave me. Yeah, I guess choose one of these cards. Choose one to force a trade.
I'm landing in Los Angeles.
Okay.
That was funny though.
So you get 2 cards.
Okay, 2 more.
Yeah.
That's not bad.
One of them, you're bound to get another desert one if that's what you're looking for.
That was so stupid. Oh my god, I'm so mad at myself.
I've done that plenty of times.
I traded the card that I needed. That's terrible. Alright.
Seriously, you can have it if you want.
No,
Alright.
no, it's too late. We would have to backtrack all the way back.
What? Just give me a card and I'll give you this one back.
No.
Alright, fine. Whatever.
You're fine.
I'm fine with it. Okay. I'm not a rule stickler to the rules. Alright, so it's my turn again?
Yeah.
Okay, this goes to the 3-round thing. Alright, now I need to get more stuff. Stuff. Okay, that's a 2. That's a 2. Okay, wait, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So there's no... Yeah, we don't... I don't need to draw anything. Alright, so... Unfortunately, this creature is not on the table yet. So I really can't do much. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do 1, take a tip, and then 2, 3. End my turn on New Orleans and take 2 more.
Okay.
So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's the maximum number that you have in your hand. So basically that turn was just to collect tips. Alright, so now it is your turn again.
Okay. So, can I... 1 action, right?
Okay.
Or movement point, I mean.
Uh-huh.
And then another movement point. Can I land here?
Yep.
And take this card?
Yes, you can.
Okay,
You just need...
if I can.
You need a photo quality of 3. So you need to... Yeah, 1 creature. Okay, so then 2 more cards of each.
2.
Ah, that's the right background. Yep.
3.
Yeah, absolutely. That's 3. Yeah, 2 of the same background and 1 of the actual creature.
So I discard those.
Yep, and then you get
And
to
I grab
take...
that.
Yep, you get to take that.
Okay. And now I still have 1 more action?
You have 1 more movement. Yep,
Or,
1 more
yeah,
movement and then whatever action you... Yeah. You got this.
I can't believe this.
I'm going to land on you and force a trade and then discard that card that you just gave me.
I know, right? Man.
You'll get it back whether you like it or not.
So, by itself, do these have any points?
No. You only at the end of the game, you're going to score points based on the column that you pick on this card, plus any tip or any side jobs, plus 2 points if you have a character on a city at the end.
Okay.
If you end your last turn of the game on a city, you get 2 points.
I see.
2 bonus points.
Okay. Alright, so... Oh, and I can't go backwards, right?
Not along the same path.
Okay.
If you want to end your turn, you don't have to use all 3 unless you...
Yeah, I know. Wait, I can't go back in the same path either for this guy, right?
You can, because you didn't move them. You didn't move them this turn.
Oh, so you can go back even if you didn't move them?
Yeah, you couldn't do 1, 2, 3.
Okay.
You can't like backtrack on the same turn. But in
every other turn. You
can. On your next turn, you can do whatever you want.
Okay.
You just can't go back. You can't do 1 and go back, or do 1, 2, 3, or something like that.
Okay, so can I do that?
Yeah, and that would there's no tile there, so you don't have to worry about that.
Yeah.
All right, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 on the board, so there's nothing for me to draw. It's my turn again, so that goes up to 4. So now I need to figure out what I'm doing. Okay, so I need to collect. All right, so I could do.
I could do.
There we go. These 2 will work. All right.
Oh wait, it's your turn, right? Did you have to draw from the bag for 7? Oh wait.
Yeah, there's 7. I already looked. Yep, we're good. No, you're good. No, that's a good.
I need new tiles.
Yes. Me too. These tiles stink.
I wish there was like a little additional like tile that you have to travel to in order to like reshuffle the whole tile.
Oh, there you go. That's a thought.
That'd be kind of
I'm gonna take one action there, 2 actions, and then discard just 2 creatures of the same I have 2 unicorns, 2 unicorns. Discard.
Nice.
Take that.
Good job.
And for my 3rd action, I will move to Chicago to end my turn. I get 2 more tips from that. So 1, 2. Okay. So that's a lion thing. That's
cool.
Yeah. So that's that. Okay. So now it is your turn.
Okay.
We're about halfway done.
Can I land on this?
You get 1 card.
Pass through it.
Unless you land your turn, and if you end your turn, you get 2. But yeah, you get 1.
Okay. And then. Okay, so can I end my turn here?
Yep, and then you get 2
trade
cards.
tips. Trade tips first, right?
Yeah, if you want to trade tips, you can.
Okay.
So these are now. If you're looking for the one that you gave me,
it's fine. Don't worry about it.
Okay. So you give me 1. Or well, put 1 face down. Now remember, it's not something that you want to give up. It's just.
I know.
You're good.
I'm trying to think which one. But I kind of don't want them all either. Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, before I guess we should have done that first, huh?
What?
We forgot to draw back up to 7.
You did?
Yeah, because I took 1 last turn. Well, no, just hold on. If it's one that could you have used this?
Which one?
It would have been here because you can just replay your turn.
No.
It would have been there.
No.
Okay.
Okay.
It's a. I don't know what that is.
It's a Ninetales from Pokemon.
Yes, Ninetales. Name that Pokemon.
Alright. Okay.
Who's that Pokemon? That's it. Yes, I got it right.
Good job.
I corrected myself.
Alright, I guess
I won't get beaten up by 8-year-olds everywhere.
I'll trade this.
Oh, you're gonna force a trade. Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha. So you can anyone you want.
I don't know.
Okay, I get this. Is that what you wanted?
That's what I didn't want, which I did trade for in the beginning.
I
the
see.
Same card.
I see.
Ugh. Okay.
All right.
All right, and I still have 1 more action.
Well,
wait, and then I have to draw 2 because I landed in this.
correct. Well, yeah. If you want to end your turn, yeah, because that was your. You did 1. You did something.
I was here.
Yeah, you went 1.
So 1, 2.
2. Right. So if you want to tip, if you want to keep going.
I want to end my turn with this meeple. Can I go?
No, you have to end your turn completely. So if you want, no, you can still take a card, 1 tip, and then do something else, or you can end your turn completely and take 2. This is only something that would happen in a 2-player game because there's only 1 meeple per person in a 3 or more player game.
I see. So I can either take 1 tip.
Take 1 tip and 1 more action somewhere else, or take 2 tips.
Oh man!
Decisions.
This is hard. All right.
You got this.
I will end my turn.
Okay, and take 2 tips.
Yes.
Okay. 1, 2.
I hate all these cards. Can I just force a whole hand trade?
So we're on round 5?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so we're good. We don't need to draw any. I am going to do... Alright, so I'm going to go after... Let's see, if I go after this side, I just need... Okay, so I'm going to do 1, 2, discard 1, 2, 2 of these creatures, and take that.
Okay.
And I have 1 more turn, or 1 more thing I could do. What do I need? I mean, there's a lot of these, so I may want to consider shifting tracks here, but I've got a lot of these already. So it makes sense to go after, I could go after that, actually. Do I have the cards to do that? Yes, I do. Okay, so I could do here 3, and I could discard 2 creature cards. 2 of these creatures to take this one.
That was the one I was aiming for.
Or is it?
Good job.
Alright, so I've got some creatures. I'm down to 3 tip cards, and hopefully, yeah, I needed that. Okay, so that's what I'm doing. Okay, so
Nice.
I'm starting on my 3 creatures that I need.
Okay.
And I'm going to zoom out real quick for the folks at home, in case they want to see more. And I'll have to keep an eye on those side jobs, too. This is all 4 creatures. So if I wanted to, I can try and get a picture of the other creature, which is the Bigfoot creature, and then complete that side job. Yeah, no, I'm not going to complete that. All 4 photos of the same terrain, the same quality. I need a 3 unicorn to do that, and then all 6 terrains, which I've got 1 cactus, 1 bush, 1 tree. Actually, I could do it. I could pull that off if I can get 1 picture of the mountain area somewhere.
All right.
Okay, so you get to go.
You have to draw 7.
Oh yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. See? You got it. You're doing good.
Thanks, babe.
See? All right. This is a Bigfoot thing,
Bigfoot thing.
and this is a mountain creature. There you go.
Another one?
Another one.
Cool.
I think there's 2 of each. I think
Okay.
there's 50 some tiles, and there's 26 creature spaces. So I think 52 tiles. I think 2 of each, which makes sense.
Alright.
I counted.
I'm gonna pass through here. That's 1, right?
That's 1.
So I'm gonna pass through there and draw.
Yeah, you got it.
And
Now remember,
then-
you have to draw down to 7. So if you have more than 7 at the end of your turn, just keep that in mind. That's
Yeah,
all.
I have 7 right.
Okay, cool.
And then I'm going to. I don't know what I'm gonna do.
You're good.
Hold on. Crud. Okay. I'm gonna grab this one.
Okay.
So it's just 1.
1 creature. Yeah,
One card.
1 of that. You're good.
Okay. So I take it.
Yep.
Do this.
Cool.
And then I.
You have 1 more action. 1 more
So
move.
can I do this?
Yep.
And even though I draw 2, I can only keep 1 and then discard the other one. Right?
Correct. Well, yeah, at the end of your turn, well, you can take 2 now. You can discard 1 that you don't want.
Okay.
Just say that. So if you want to keep the 2 that you have, you can discard something else that you don't want.
Okay. So now I just choose 1 and discard.
Correct.
Oh boy. Okay. So which one do I discard? There's only 3 rounds left.
Yeah. When my turn starts, it'll be 6.
Oh man. There's no way I'm gonna get that one turn. Okay.
You got it.
Alright, I will discard. Sorry.
No,
Sorry.
it's okay. Don't be sorry.
I feel bad.
No, you're fine. You're supposed to take your time playing board games. That's unless you're playing speed chess or something.
Discard this one.
Okay, cool. All right. So this moves up to 6. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 on the board. So we're gonna draw 1 from the back and put it out somewhere. It's a what was that, 9 tails? What did you say it was?
9 tails, I guess.
There you go. So he's on that. And we're on 6, so now I get 3 movements, whatever. I am going to, actually that might work, because I need that. Okay, so I'm going to do this first. 1, I'm going to turn this creature in, take this, and that does that. Now that does 2 things for me. Well, 1 apparent thing. I've got 1 mountain, 1 water, 1 swamp, 1 forest, 1 plains, 1 cacti. It's all 6 terrain types, which is that side job here. So I get to put a marker on that.
Oh, I gotta put a marker on this one.
Oh, you got 1 of each quality? Oh, there you go. Go for it. Is it the same creature?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, so you got all 3 of the same creature, 1, 2, 3. Awesome. Okay, so you got that too. Awesome. Okay.
I was saving it for a surprise. I didn't want to tell you.
Oh, I see how it goes. Okay, makes sense. Makes sense. I needed another one of these, which I could do if I can find it. That's down there. All right, so I'm just gonna do.
What is take photograph?
That's taking one of these tiles.
Oh, so we're supposed to do that at the end?
Well, no, that's one of the actions that you would take.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
No, you're fine. 2, 3. I'm just gonna end my turn there, take 2 tips, and that'll be that.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Alright. And now it is my turn, or?
Yep, it is your turn.
You have to draw?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I do. So it is a unicorn in a swamp. Pegasus, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah. Okay. I'm going to... Did you move the round marker? The token marker?
It'll be moved next turn on my
okay.
turn. It'll be 7.
Okay.
And then that, which is this, but I need 1 more of that.
Let's do this.
Okay, so that's 1.
I think. Oh.
That's all right, take your time. You're good.
Okay. Let me do this.
Okay, 2.
I want to end there.
You're going to end your turn there.
Yeah.
Do you want to force a trade?
Yes.
Okay.
Absolutely.
So you get 1 of these. Well, yeah, give me a card and then...
I'll give you this stupid card.
Okay, that's fine.
Sorry.
That's fine.
And I will take this one.
Of course you will. The one that I needed. Okay, so I got more of this crap. Okay, so... Great!
Why did you need this one? Oh, for that one down there?
Maybe.
Yeah.
Okay, stupid 9 tails.
And then I have to pick 2?
Yes, 2 tips.
Okay, and then I have to draw, discard a whole bunch, right?
So just down to 7.
Wow, I have 8. Okay. Oh, good. Okay. That's what I needed. Okay, down to 7, right? Okay.
Yep.
So I just need to discard 2.
Mm-hmm.
I will discard...
So you had 9?
Huh?
How many do you have? 9 or 8?
I have 9.
Oh, okay. Wow. Look at you.
I will discard this one
Okay.
and oh my goodness, this is so difficult.
Yeah, you're good.
I just wish this game was a little bit longer.
Yeah, well, that could be a variant. You know, in a future game, like let's say we could do 12 rounds instead of 8.
Mm-hmm.
That might, just to extend the game, give you more time. But I mean, so far, we're on round 6, and for the most part, I've completed 1/2 of this card already.
Mm.
So, I guess if you get the right cards, that's one thing. But if you don't, then you might be struggling a little bit. Or if the right tiles don't come out, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you're good?
Yeah.
All right. So, my turn, round 7. I clearly need to do something here. All right, so can I complete any side jobs to earn a little bit of money? Or whatever. Well, the one I need isn't out. Okay for that. Because if I could get a 3 unicorn, then I could do that, the one that she did. getting 4 photos of the same terrain. I don't have that either. I've got every terrain. I don't have a matching terrain of anything. All 4 creatures. So if I can take one of this stupid where thing, which I have one, but not, well, no, I just need one of that, and then I just, okay, I can do that. So I could do, to get not all 4 creatures, I could do, one, play this to match the creature, and then, oh wait, and then this to match the terrain. This matches the terrain, and this is the creature that I'm going after. So that's 2. So I take that. Now I don't really need this, but it is. It's the goal here is all 4 creatures. So I've got unicorn. I've got 6 tails, whatever. I've got what is this saber-toothed cat thing?
Sure.
And then I've got
the
werewolf, antler, dinosaur, reindeer, whatever. So yeah, the mutant thing.
Mm-hmm.
So that was 1.
Mm-hmm.
Then 2, I take a tip. And 3, end my turn there, take 2 more tips.
Nice. Look at you.
Alright, so I've got these to work with. Alright, and now it is your turn. I doubt I'm going to be able to do... Oh, yes. Okay, so you get 1 out there. It is another unicorn. It is the water one. We already have a water one, so we get to draw 1 more. This is the forest cat thing.
Okay. Alright, now it's my turn?
Mm-hmm.
And you move the marker, right?
Yes.
Right. So, can I take an action without moving?
No, you have to move first, then take an action.
Okay.
But 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
Or if you really needed that.
Can I trade with myself?
Yes, you can. You can randomly give yourself a card and then randomly take one of your cards. Sure, that'll work.
Silly. All right. I will move. Oh man.
You're good. You got this. That's Spanish for oh my goodness.
Sorry.
Is that what that is?
Yeah, sort of. 1, 2. Can I?
Me gusta pantalones. That's right. If it's a male, it's a pantalones, right?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay.
Good job.
I got it. I'm so
proud.
Spanish.
I'm so proud.
I'm so good at Spanish.
You're so excellent at it. It's ridiculous. Okay.
Pantalonas would be the female version. I'm so good.
You are. Alright. Skip that one. I'm gonna go for this one.
Okay.
So, 1 creature.
Okay.
Another creature.
Okay.
And a waterwork.
There you go.
Right.
So you got 3. Good job.
Yay.
Good job.
1, 2, 3. Yeah. Okay, it's your turn.
Okay.
Oh, draw?
Yeah. Well, this goes to 8. Did you need that creature?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay.
It's a secret.
Okay, it's a secret. Okay. It is a 6 tails, 9 tails. What is it called?
Sure.
Whatever.
Bob. It's called Bob.
It's Bob the 9 tails, 6 tails. Okay. Well, maybe. All right. Well, that works for me. 1. Trade that in for this. It's a 1. And then 2, 3, and take 2 tips.
Mm-hmm.
And that's.
Oh, wait, I thought you couldn't move.
Hmm?
Some separate meeples. I thought you couldn't move, like...
Hmm? You can move separate meeples.
How come I couldn't before?
You could. You just couldn't go back the way you came with the same meeple.
I ended in a city.
Yeah.
And then I wanted to take my third action. And
you can't. Oh no, what I mean is you couldn't. Whenever you start your turn on a space.
Oh yeah. Okay, I remember.
Yeah, you can't. You can't take actions on a space you're already on.
Yeah.
You have to move and then.
I remember. Okay, sorry.
You're good.
Okay, now it's my turn, right?
Yes, it's the last turn of the game.
Oh.
Yeah. So drawing tips wasn't really helpful, but whatever.
Yeah. I need to draw tips, but then I won't be able to backtrack. Oh, actually, can I do 1?
Yes.
2. Okay, force with you?
Yes.
Oh man, yeah, that's fine. Here. That's the third time I traded that card. Good job, you know what I mean.
I need subtitles. I'm pretty sure she's swearing at me.
No.
I just haven't figured out what she's saying yet.
No, I was aiming for this and I could have gotten it too.
Oh.
I don't like this whole backtracking business.
Alright, so you end your turn on a city.
Mm-hmm.
So...
I know it doesn't matter.
Well, no, because at the end of the game you score 2 points for being...
Well, no, it doesn't matter.
The tips, yeah, okay. So that ends the game. Mm-hmm. So now we compare our cards. Okay.
I was sweating so much.
I see that. So the card is like, oh my god.
I was nervous.
Oh, I see it. Okay, so.
Oh my god.
Now if I get that card in the future, now I know. you know what card I have. Assuming you've memorized this.
No.
So pick a column. Which one do you want? That side. Okay. So I'm going to pick the left side. Mm-hmm. The World Informer side. Mm-hmm. So what did you get? You had...
I only have this one.
That one on top there?
Yeah.
So you've got... Well, here's the thing. Like, all you needed was... You had that. Maybe I wasn't clear, but, like, you have 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I
thought I had to have, like, 4 pictures of
No. The photo quality had to be...
Oh.
Okay, so I figured that would... Because I saw you take that, and I'm like, maybe she's going for a side job.
Oh, okay.
No.
I get it.
So, let's just do this.
Okay.
What could you have gotten... What did you have in your hand? I'll give you some points based on what you had in your hand.
No.
You're
It's
good.
fine. No, it's fine.
You're good. Because you wouldn't have gone for that had you known that.
Yeah.
So what did you need?
I would have gotten these.
You need one of these 3. Okay, so did you have a unicorn thing?
I had these.
How many unicorns do you have?
Just I was aiming for that.
This one?
Oh wait.
You just need 2.
Oh well.
This is where we stray from the rules.
I know.
Okay, so yeah, turn those in. Whatever. Here, take that.
And then I was aiming for that one too.
Okay, so
no, I don't want to take them.
No,
that's
fine.
cheating.
Which one was it?
That's
this
so
one?
cheating.
No, here.
It is cheating because now I have this.
That's fine. Here.
No.
There you go. Boom. Done. Okay.
Folks, he won for the record.
No. All right. So, but was there something else you were shooting for on this card? Did you need a 9 tail? Were you going for the 9 tails at all, or
no,
the 6 whatever?
I kind of figured I would never ever do it.
Did you have another unicorn in there?
I had a unicorn and a 9 tails.
Is there a 1 unicorn on the board? There's a 2 unicorn. Do you have a swamp background or?
No, I didn't have any.
Do you have enough to get another unicorn?
No.
Okay, you don't. Okay.
It's fine.
All right, so you've got an adjusted.
This does not count.
No, you're fine. No, it does. 3,
No.
7. You completed the
top one.
The 4.
Yeah.
So 7 plus 4 is 11. You didn't have enough unicorn for 3 and not enough 9 tails for 3. Mm-hmm. So you have 11 points is what you ended, and plus another 2 for being in a city. So that's 13.
2. Okay, so I basically have 6 points. Right?
No. Your adjusted total is 4, 3, 2, it's 9 plus 4. Adjusted. You're fine. I had, on this left side, I had 5 unicorn quality. So that's 4. I had 3 of this lion quality, and I had 3 of this quality. So I matched all. So that's 7, 10, plus 2 plus 5 at 17, plus another 2 is 19.
Okay.
So even with your adjusted total, it doesn't matter. But still, I know it's a little confusing, but would you play this again?
Yeah, I would. Without the stupid, I would play until all these things were empty.
Or honestly, like I would say another 2 rounds maybe.
Really?
If you wanted to add, because I think too many rounds is going to make it easy to complete these. Like it's gonna be too easy.
But look how many tips were.
Well, if you once those run out.
Wait, did you complete the left column?
I completed the entire thing.
Oh wow.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
See, that's what I mean. Like 2 more rounds. I didn't need 2 more rounds.
Okay.
But you know, to make it for casual gamers or for kids or for grandparents, parents, whatever, add 2 more rounds to make it easier for them to, because there's a lot of time management in this game, like in the sense that, okay, I've only got 8 rounds, 3 actions per turn. That's a total of 24 spaces, 8 times 3, 24. That's a total of 24 spaces that you could possibly land on and do things in to get your stuff done. That might be too little for little kids to try to get together in their head, go, okay, on this turn I needed this, then this, then this, and this. You know, maybe add a few more rounds, make it easier for them. That way, at the end of the game, they feel like they've accomplished more than what they actually did. That's what I would recommend for maybe a casual game, is add 2 to 4 more rounds. Just when you get to 8, just loop it back to 5 and go back up to 8 again. Something like that.
How many players?
That's 2 to 6.
Wow. I can see like this board being so full.
Yeah. Yeah, but still, I mean, I really enjoy this game. I mean, and not because I like photography, but because it's a set collection game. But it's a very simple, this would be to me, this is a gateway set collection game. And what I mean by that for casual gamers that don't know that, a gateway game is a game that you would introduce to a new player to introduce them to games of that type. There are a lot of other set collecting games out there that are way more complicated than this. This is a nice beginner set collecting game. Yeah. And I think it's beautiful to look at. I also like the fact that these are all of the different secret cards that are in the game. Look how many there are. I mean, that's awesome. Crazy. Yeah, so you'll never usually draw the same card twice. And even if you do, I mean, crap. There's 2 of them on here. So yeah, I mean, there's just so many. I mean, I really like this game. So definitely, this gets a definite recommend for me, folks, and probably Idly too.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I love this game. I would, now that I know how to play it properly, I would play it again.
Well, that could have been my error in explaining. That could have been that too. So there you go, folks. That was ShutterBug. Special thanks to Idly here for helping me out. ShutterBug. This is Vince and Idly with Dad's Gaming Addiction. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you next time.